Everybody to Hard Mayfield Gymnasium. Scott Stewart and Chandler Harmon here with you. We had a pretty good little pregame show going there until we figured out we weren't on the air yet. But now we are on the air, just in time to get the start lineups coming and the national anthem. Just to let you guys know, we will not have video tonight. That is not something we're allowed to do. Oh, I think I see Mr. Travel across.
I saw him earlier.
Anyway,
friend.
I'm sorry. I don't mean. I'm not going to get started. We even got the game started. I'm already talking about the referees. So yeah, we're about to get your opening lineups. Hey, what we'll do is, first of all, we'll do the national anthem. We're not going to be taking spots tonight. We're not going to be on video, so we'll turn our mics off. You'll hear the background noise until we come back for action whenever we take a break. So we're about to stand up and do the national anthem here. We're going to listen to the golden tones of our friend J.P. Plant. We'll be back right after they get through with the national anthem, and then we'll do the starting lineups here on KSR Sports from Hardin Mayfield Gymnasium.
We ask that you please rise if able and remove cover as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, everybody, we'll be getting you the starting lineups here in just a minute. But the reason I brought Chandler along, folks, is because other than maybe, unless your name was Coleman and Pipkins, nobody's seen these Lady Bobcats play more than Chandler Harmon. So I was going to let Chandler break down what he saw at the district tournament last week, and also what we could expect tonight.
Yeah, Scott, I mean, it was just a phenomenal time for the Lady Bobcats as they really came into the district, not sure where we were going to see them next, whether that be here at Hardin Mayfield or on the road against a team like Montgomery Central. So a lot for them to prove in that. They go to Tullahoma, and, in the exact same fashion we saw them play against them on the road earlier this year, they end up not only beating Tullahoma, but they come back from a 9-point, in this game, a 10-point last time they played, 9-point deficit to ultimately not only just barely beat Tullahoma, they beat them by 7 or 8 points, if I remember correctly. So it was a phenomenal win for the Lady Bobcats as they proved that they can run with the best of them. And then, for the championship, they rematched against our good old friends over in Lawrence County, a team that has been the Lady Bobcats' kryptonite
the
this
hump
year.
They can't get over, right?
Right.
So Lawrence County's hosting the 4th place team from their district. We're hosting the 3rd place team from their district. And then the winners tonight will go on back to Tullahoma for the region tournament, okay? So you got 4 teams from each tournament. You got the 1st and the 4th, the 2nd and the 3rd from each district playing each other all over the place. So there's games going on all over the place. Hey, by the way, the Richland Lady Raiders started at 6 o'clock tonight. Their boys and girls are going to play both games tonight because they're playing the same team,
right.
Mount Pleasant. So they were talking about doing that same thing here, but Giles County boys will play Spring Hill tomorrow night instead of Fairview. And so that knocked that out, or else we'd probably be having ourselves a doubleheader as well. But we are not. The boys will play tomorrow night. Tonight, it's going to be the Giles County Lady Bobcats. Let's break down your starting lineups. For Fairview, your starters are Bella Orange, Abby Anderson, Anna Davidson, Abby Hammond. Those are your 5 starters. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've only got 4. There's another one in there I didn't get, but I'll let you figure out who that is. For the starters for Giles County, Katie Pipkins, Ashlyn Coleman, Mariah Holt, Kinsley Morris, Akaria Reese are your starters for Giles County. There's one thing I noticed. I went to looking for some video of these guys. There was a bigger player that reminded me of the girl from Marshall County that I can't remember her name right now.
Yeah.
She's not out there. And that's going to be huge, I think, for Fairview, the fact that young lady's not there. So the tip is 1. It goes to Pipkins. Giles County will work around against a 3-2 zone. I'm going to try to find out who. Lila Varden is the other starter. They get it into Reese. She spins to the hoop. No good. Goes against a rebound. Puts it back up and in for Reese. Reese ought to have a big night tonight, considering the size discrepancy here in this ball game.
And, Scott, she's had a lot of development in the district tournament against Oklahoma. She had a great game with 12 points and also just really made them uncomfortable as they could not get anyone that could oppose her in the paint. So, I expect her to have a similar role here tonight.
If I remember, what I saw in the video I watched was 10 who just shot that, and I'll get you a name. Bella Orange. Pipkins double dribbled when she got the ball. So Bella Orange was a big offensive weapon for them. Also, Anna Davidson was a big weapon for them. And the young lady her name's Cassidy Walker, and she is not out there. I don't know what happened with her, but she is not out there, and she was really big for them underneath. As I said, much like the young lady from Marshall County.
And, I mean, we saw just how many fits Marshall County was able to cause in the Lady Bobcats offense.
The fact that young lady's not out there is going to be a big deal. Giles County is as big or bigger than Fairview right now at every position, including Katie Pipkins on the girl that she's guarding, which ought to tell you, well, she may be just a touch shorter than Orange is, but not a lot. And she does not scared to stick her hand in there, as usual, is Katie Pipkins. By the way, I'm going to say this. Katie Pipkins got robbed. She should have got a district honor. She did not. She should have got at least a district tournament honor. She did not. She got robbed out of that. I'm going to say it. 3-pointer on the way. There's going to be somebody trying to set a screen. Abby Hammond gets the foul called on her.
You don't see that every day.
No. We got Mr. Travel here. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I love this young man. He gets out there and he does this. He's very consistent. But he's going to call a walk. I can promise you that. Pipkins, 3-pointer from the corner. Good. Hey, I tell you what, Katie Pipkins, just show them who's the MVP. I'm not saying she was the most valuable player, but she deserved all district honors. There's no doubt about that.
I mean, you talk about a team that deserved to have 3 players recognized.
Yeah.
There is no team that deserved it more than Giles County. You upset the 1 seed. That doesn't happen with just 2 players. That happens with a 3-team effort, and Katie Pipkins being an essential part of what the Lady Bobcats are doing.
Karia Reese alters his shot on the other end. The ball comes up to Giles County again, but it goes off of Morris out of bounds, and it will be Fairview ball. And checking in for Fairview will be Maris Warren. Giles County in I want to say a man-to-man, but kind of hard to tell right now. Reese with the rebound, but she throws it away almost to Coach Steger. And Coach Steger's like, I don't want the ball.
Don't really see her make those kind of mistakes all that often. No. Especially considering she can see over almost every player on the other team.
I mean, they got a player on her. She is literally head and shoulders taller than her. Hammond gets it out. Davison gets it back out top to Varden. Varden now to Orange. Orange inside to Warren, who checked in. Reese fight for the rebound. It comes down, but Ashton Coleman comes away with it. Coleman drives up the far side. There's Pipkins in the corner. She kicks it back to Coleman. Coleman drives to the top of the key. There's Holt. Holt back to the top of the key. There's Pipkins in the corner for another three. Count it! 2 in a row. First Realty Group three-pointers for Katie Pipkins, and she's got 6 points.
She is just a player that has continued to just when you think that she's as good as it gets shooting the three, she just gets better.
That's right. Warren gets it over in the corner. Now across to Davidson. She can shoot the three. No good this time. Ball comes down to Orange. She's trapped on the baseline. Can't do anything with it. Now she finds Davidson. I'm sorry. That's not Davidson. That is Davidson. Excuse me. Warren drives. She tries to get the ball over top of Reese. She's never going to do that. It gets knocked away. Oh, long pass from Holt down to Pipkins. It was a great pass, but she got covered. Now Coleman going to drive in the lane, put the shot up. They're going to call a foul on Fairview. Coleman, I think they're going to call it on the floor. It looked like she was shooting to me, but we'll just let that be. Just leave that right there.
Chance to get more points, though.
Look here, I'm supposed to be keeping up with all this. Here we go.
I think it's that.
What?
I think the bottom one.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Trying to get the score going here. check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you. Check one, check two, check one, check two. Check. That's not right. Check. It is right. All right, we're going to try to see if we're back, folks. I'll let Chandler tell you where we're at as we start the second quarter.
Yeah, Scott, I mean, that was a great, well, it was a good last little portion of that first quarter for the Lady Bobcats. They gave up 6 points there, but, you know, we're able to close out the quarter with 1 point from Jaylee Hicks, a name that we don't hear a whole lot in the scoring column, as she's mainly here for defense. Did good to drive to the basket, got fouled, got a point in. But Lady Bobcats lead 13-6, and you know it's just a good start to the game as the Lady Bobcats have a good lead here, leading early. I think that they're in a good rhythm right now, one that we hope to see them continue throughout the rest of this quarter, Scott.
I think we're back, folks. If you can let me know if you hear me. I'm trying to monitor as Katie Pipkin's shot is no good. Now Giles County is going to try to press on the transition. And now Fairview drives to the basket, rebound comes down to Ashton Coleman. Yes?
I was trying to get the score thing
okay.
up and running.
So you're saying we can be heard now?
Yeah, we can be heard now. We are good to go now, Scott.
Thank you, guys. Giles County's in. Sorry about the trouble here. I'm going to get this scoreboard going right. If I got to get the scoreboard cooked back up too, because it too messed up on us. We may not get you the scoreboard back. We'll see if I can get it to work.
You know, Scott, Murphy's Law has been the case here tonight.
It has been. It's been. I'll be honest with you guys. Technology has not been my friend today. 13-6 is your score. And I'll worry about the scoreboard here, scorebug here in a minute. Great rebound by Bria Smith. She gets the ball taken away. It'll be a tie ball. All right, so let's recap. Giles County leads 13-6, 6:46 left in the second period. Lady Bobcats have dominated from the very beginning. Those 6 points are 2 3-pointers late in the first quarter. Now there's going to be another tie ball as Morris reaches in and ties it up. And Giles County is on one of those little runs where they're not doing real good offensively, but defensively they're doing a good job.
And, you know, Scott, that's what really separates the good from the great, is being able to weather those scoring lulls and then be able to come back and be like, hey, you know what? I can play good defense here to stop them from outperforming here. As I got to figure out ways that I can score.
Giles County's defense has really been difficult for Fairview to do anything with, and now that Reese is back in, it just makes it harder for them underneath. As Warren goes up against Morris, no good. The rebound is on the floor. Mariah Holt tosses it off to Brea Smith. Brea Smith gets it over to Katie Pipkins. Katie Pipkins with a couple of threes in this ball game. Now to Holt. Holt drives into the lane against 3 players. She's going to be fouled.
They have done really good today about drawing those fouls.
Yeah, they have. So Mariah Holt's going to be fouled on the floor. Oh, yeah, we are back. Look at that. just wanted to make sure.
Right.
So Giles County still leads 13-6 with 6 minutes left in the second period. There's Reese underneath, turn and shoot in. Karia Reese has gotten real good underneath as far as her movement. She looks a lot more comfortable under there than she did even 2 weeks ago. Do you agree?
I completely agree, Scott. I think it's something that we've really seen her take a huge jump. Even at the start of this week, I thought that she took a humongous jump in that Tullahoma game where, she just dominated in the paint. And if you look here tonight, the exact same thing happening as Fairview has not scored any points in the paint this far in the game.
Fairview shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Reese. Now they get it to Holt. Holt up on the run, no good. Pipkins fights for the rebound. It goes off of her. Giles County leads 15-6. Go ahead, finish your thought.
Yeah, it's something that we've seen her grow a lot into. She was critical in the Tullahoma game. She's critical here tonight. Fairview has no points in the paint here as they have just not found a way to get around Karia. And that's exactly what you want out of her.
And to their credit, they've got a game plan. Their game plan is to get the ball underneath. And I believe the player that's not here, as we've got a new player that's checked in for them, that's number 22, C.J. Lang. Shot that time by Warren is no good. I think their game plan always went through number 30, who's not here. Brea Smith with a 3. No good. Rebound Reese. Shot back up. No good. Rebound Reese. Shot back up. Good. 6 points for Karia Reese now. Giles County's lead is up to 17-6. There's nothing, they can't do anything with that.
Just a great facilitator for them.
They can't. The ball. She's so much taller. They can't even get the rebound from her. So we're going to get the ball out to Orange, guarded by Morris. Orange goes to her left. Now they try to find young lady underneath. That ball's going to be no good, and it's going to go off out of bounds off of Lang. It'll be Giles County ball in the turnover.
Just a great performance here tonight.
Pipkins three-pointer from the left wing, no good. Rebound, Morris taps it back out. Holt runs it down. They get it back to Pipkins, top of the key. Now there's Holt. She drives in, kicks it off to Reese, shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Fairview. And there's going to be a foul called on Smith, trying to stop her on the transition. You can just feel a lot of energy out of Giles County's offense. Well, both sides of the ball, really. Giles County girls have brought a lot of energy into this ball game.
I think that they are just, really feeling like they can be a team that competes after, something we talked about in the pregame that a lot of people didn't get to hear there. First district championship appearance for the Lady Bobcats in a decade.
Right.
You've got to feel good if you're the Lady Bobcats. You might have come up short in that game, but, hey, you made it there. And half the teams in your district can't say that. Over half, actually, because the Marshall girls didn't make it.
That ball will go off of Karia Reese on the Fairview end, so it'll be Fairview's ball under their own basket with 3:45 left. And to Fairview's credit, they came in with the plan that they were going to get the ball underneath, and they're doing it. But she's just standing there with her hands up, and they can't get the shot off.
That's another thing we got to give her credit for is, early in the season, she struggled with fouling on blocks.
Right, yeah. Three-pointer on the way for Fairview. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Pipkins. She's going to push it. She kicks it over the corner to Holt. Now back out top. Pipkins. She drives, kicks it to Holt on the three-point line. Left winger, no good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds. It'll be Fairview ball with Giles County still leading by 11. 17-6. 3:19 left here in the second quarter.
I think that this is a team that we've seen really transition to a defensive first team recently, Scott. They are great on offense, don't get me wrong. but their defense has become their bread and butter as of the past few games.
Yeah. Orange, three-pointer, right wing, no good. And that's the other thing. You know, we can say what we want to about the defense underneath with Reese being so tall. Giles County's perimeter defense has been pretty doggone good, too. Fairview's had to work, and really they've rushed their shots. And the only two that they've been able to make were two from the corner by Anderson.
And, I mean, you can have the perfect defense and still one or two shots are going to go in. So, I mean, just a phenomenal effort from them on all sides of the floor tonight.
Three-pointer for Morris won't go.
She's been trying that a lot more since she made that one
That's good.
last week against Marshall County. I think that's something that if you can add to your toolkit.
Wow. Orange tries a shot, and Reese just comes out and knocks it away. Here comes Smith. She finds Pipkins underneath. Shots up, no good. Pipkins gets our rebound, gets it knocked away. Smith comes away with it. It'll be a tie ball. It'll go Giles County's in. No. Yeah, I was going to say, the arrow was obviously pointing this towards Giles County, but the referee was pointing the other way. I wish I had a picture of that. That would be the picture of the season for referee and all. These guys aren't doing a bad job, but I mean.
Hey, you know what? At least they're fair. That's the thing I love most about him. Is
Giles County ball. Pipkins, three-pointer left wing, no good. Rebound Morris. She puts the shot back up. Reverse layup. Kinsley Morris with her first two of the night, and it's 19-6 in favor of the Lady Bobcats with right at 2 minutes left here in the first half. Giles County is winning this game defensively, though. Absolutely shutting down. Look there. There's a steal. Holt. Holt's going to break her way to the basket. Shot up and good. Coast to coast for Holt after the steal. 4 points now for her. And it's defense. It's all the defense is everything tonight.
And I mean, there's no other. If there's one way you want to win a game, Scott, it is defensively.
Right.
And that's something that will translate to any game. If you can play good defense against this team, and you played good defense against Tullahoma, and you played good defense for 3 quarters against Lawrence County, you're probably going to win a good amount of games.
That's right. That's right. So Giles County gets the ball on a turnover now, 21-16, leading by 15. Lady Bobcats against a 2-3 zone. Get the ball underneath to Coleman, and there's going to be a foul. The young lady went over Coleman's back. That's Abby Hammond. And it will be on the floor, and it will be Giles County ball underneath their own basket.
Fairview just really struggled here tonight.
Well, they are, and I think they're missing a few players, and that's okay, though. You playing who you got. And there's Reese breaking to the basket. She gets the inbound pass from Holt, and she'll be fouled on her way to the basket. But what you're seeing, though, Giles County's not giving them a chance to get in this ball game right now. Let's make sure we say that. First of all, underneath, they can't do anything. Second of all, as I said, Giles County's perimeter defense is coming out, and they're forcing fast shots.
Right.
And forcing turnovers and stuff. Their first free throw by Reese is good for her 7th point. So let's make sure we don't obviously Fairview's missing a player or two, or at least one for sure, that would make a difference here tonight. But Giles County's, they could, as we could see, they could play with just about anybody around because they beat some pretty good ball teams this year. But right now, defensively, they're causing all kinds of problems for Fairview. The second free throw by who was that? Oh, Coleman. Was that Coleman at the free throw line?
It was no, it was Akari Reese.
Okay, she made the second one?
She made the second. She's got 8 points.
All right, we're going to take a little break, guys. We will not be going to the going to spots, but we'll be back in just a minute here on KSR Sports. All right, we're coming back here. Hart Mayfield Gymnasium, Scott Stewart and Chandler Harmon with you as KSR Sports brings you this Region 6 AAA action between the Giles County High School Lady Bobcats and Fairview Lady Jackets. Yellow Jackets, that is.
The question is, if you're Fairview, what do you tell them to adjust here? They are just having so many issues in the paint.
So they took it to Reese that time. She does get called for the foul as she overplayed the defense on the baseline. 23-6 is your score. We got about a minute left in the first half. Giles County is up by 17. Fairview has not scored in this quarter yet. Giles County's out on the defense. Will not let them get a shot off outside. When they do drive underneath, Reese just blocks it like she did there. It goes off of the Fairview player and out of bounds.
I mean, just phenomenal defense here, Scott. I mean,
nothing you can do right now.
I think you made a fantastic point last week when you talked about when they can make the other teams play at their speed, which the Bobcats can play a very fast offense. They're
nice step by Ashlyn Coleman. And she goes to the basket, and I think I got that as her first two for the night. 25-6, yeah. Yeah, when they can when they can just keep moving, they're a real good rhythm flow offense. And nice move there. Shot goes off over Reese. Reese comes down with a rebound. It's going to be a foul called as they hack Reese. And it's going to be their fifth foul of the second quarter. Reese is going to go back to the free throw line. Reese has 8 points. Leads all scores right now with a chance to get up to 10 here at the free throw line.
She has just been a phenomenal presence here. Not just offensively, but defensively unstoppable.
How much better she is from not just the first of the year as she makes the first one. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back 2 or 3 weeks ago. She looks like a different ball player right now, the way she's playing.
Scott, I think she's really going to be putting the whole district on notice as she's going to be one of the better players.
Ashlyn Coleman with a rebound and the putback as Giles County will go up 28-6, 10 seconds left. The ball goes off of Fairview. It'll be Giles County ball with 8.7 seconds left. Giles County with a 28-6 lead. Ball stolen away by Fairview, but now saved back to Hicks. Morris, three-pointer. Oh, I thought we were going to ring it up. No good. So your score at halftime is 28-6. We're going to take a break. As we said, you'll be listening to the halftime music here. You will not be listening to any spots. We're going to take a break, count some stuff up, collect ourselves, see if we can get y'all the score bug back on. And thank y'all for hanging through while we lost our sound there for a minute. It wasn't my fault, but, it was Chandler's fault. Send it to Chandler at chandlerharmon.com. That's his email address if you got a problem with it. We'll be back in a minute. All right, welcome back in. Just about 5 minutes left till the second half starts. Scott Stewart and my friend Chandler Harmon here with you here at Hardin Mayfield Gymnasium. The Lady Bobcats dominating the first half of this ball game. I've been trying to do a little digging around and finding out how Richland's doing. I'm sure you guys that are interested in Richland are probably over on WKSR listening to the Richland High School girls and boys playing tonight. They were able to get both of their region games in tonight because they're playing. Their teams both came from the same school, which we almost did that here, but ended up the boys for Giles County ended up playing Spring Hill instead of Fairview. And so Fairview is here tonight, and the girls' side tomorrow night at 7 o'clock right here at Hardin Mayfield Gymnasium. If you have not seen the Giles County High School boys play, make it a date tomorrow night. You ain't got anything to do anyway. It's Saturday night, Chandler, for the love of all its goodness world. Get down here and watch the Giles County High School Bobcats play basketball. Very possibly could be the last time you got a chance to see them at home. Not necessarily, but there's always if they do good enough, there's always the opportunity for a sectional game at home. Boy, we would love that. Mm-hmm. But so this could be your last chance to see Giles County's boys at home. And so please come out and see them tomorrow night. They're worth every second of the time that you spend watching them. Just a phenomenal team. So with all that said, Giles County girls are leading 28-6. That's right. You heard that right. 28-6, allowing 0 points in the second quarter. Only point scored for Fairview tonight so far is 6 points by Abby Anderson, who hit a couple of corner three-pointers late in the first quarter. And it's been all Giles County, both ends of the ball. 9 points for Akaria Reese, 6 points for Mariah Holt, 6 points for Katie Pipkins, 4 points for Ashton Coleman, 2 points for Kinsley Morris, 1 point for Jaylee Hicks. Giles County's girls lead 28-6. And Chandler and I cannot say enough about the defensive effort for the Lady Bobcats tonight. I don't even know where that came from. Lady Bobcats tonight. Lady Bobcats have played phenomenal defense. Underneath, Reese and Morris have had their way. Nobody's been able to get anything off. But really, just as much underneath is the girls out playing on the perimeter are forcing rush shots. They're not letting them get their shots off, getting turnovers, steals, breakaway baskets. It's just been a great all-around performance for the Lady Bobcats tonight.
And there is nothing I can honestly say that they've done wrong tonight, Scott.
Be careful. We still got a whole second half to go.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah, we're going to knock on all the wood in the building. But, yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, they had a little bit of a scoring goal, but when they went to that scoring goal, they just upped their defense. And, I mean, by doing that, they've held on to this game the whole time. There has never once so far in this matchup been a moment where I questioned who the better team was on the court.
No, not at any point.
I think that just speaks to their growth as a team.
Right.
We've seen the Lady Bobcats get it done against some of the best teams, and at the same time, we've also seen them struggle against some of the bad teams that they've played this season. So, Fairview, not to knock them, they're number 2 in their district for a reason, or they were in the regular season, number 3 in the district tournament. But they were number 2 in their district in the regular season for a reason. And so the Lady Bobcats having such a stranglehold on this game, I think, just speaks to their growth throughout the season and really the growth they've had over the past 2 or 3 weeks.
Other games going on tonight in our region, which is Region 6-3A. Of course, it's District 11 teams versus District 12 teams, okay? So Creekwood, the number 1 team from District 11, is taking on Franklin County, which was our best team during the regular season, but ended up 4th seed out of the district. You got to feel like Creekwood thinks, wait a minute.
Yeah.
How did that happen? But anyway, they're playing tonight at Creekwood. Of course, we got Giles County and Fairview here tonight. Lawrence County, the winner of our district, the team that we can't seem to get past, they're playing Montgomery Central right down the road to at Lawrenceburg. Battle Creek, the number 2 seed from District 11, is taking on Tullahoma, who was really probably the second best team in our district. They were the number 2 seed going into the district.
They were the number 1 seed going into the district
tournament. So
which is
that's a tough draw when you win your district and you got to play really what was considered the two best teams in the other district because they couldn't handle their business so that's your breakdown right now for what's going on tonight in our district. As I told you, Richland is also playing tonight, both boys and girls. We'll get you information on that. I've asked for some updates, and we'll see if we can get them. All right, Fairview, quick three-pointer right out of the gate. No good. Rebound comes down to Reese. Reese gets it to Coleman. Coleman's going to push it. Giles County has pushed all night. She goes into the lane, pulls up, shot up, and won't get the roll. She gets her own rebound, puts it up, and she'll be fouled on the putback.
I mean, that is just the one thing that I think really has gone Fairview's ways. They've been able to foul, and that's about the only numbers going up for them in the past quarter and a half of play.
Coleman, Coleman has 4 points. She's at the free throw line to shoot because she was in the midst of shooting, in the process of shooting whenever she got fouled. Shot is up and good. First free throw is good for Coleman. 29-6. And as bad as this sounds, if this continues to hold up, I say you can't pull your starters out. These girls need this experience. You know it and I know it, Chandler. They need – the worst thing you can do with these Giles County Lady Bobcats is pull them back. Mm-hmm. They need to run.
Well, I mean, one of the things that I talked with Coach Teeger about, in the district tournament is
great steal by Ashton Coleman.
A lot of the girls don't have that district experience. Definitely not that region experience.
No. They need this game. They need to play this whole game. Pipkins three, yes, count it. Her first realty three-pointer for the night. Katie Pipkins, who in my mind is a district all tournament all season. She got snubbed by the district powers that be. Should have got at least all season, or at least all district, but I think all season. If nothing else but her defense. I'm going to say it all night because it needs to be said. She got robbed on that, and she's showing tonight why. She's got 9 points, and Giles County's got a 32-6 lead. Ball goes off of Pipkins on the inbound as it was knocked out of bounds by Reese initially.
There's just nothing going Fairview's way here, Scott. I mean, sure, you inbound the ball. You kept possession after Reese blocked, knocked out of bounds. But nothing else has gone your way. And
well, then you get it underneath and you try to take a shot, and Reese just stands there and you hit her hand with it. You can't. I mean, it's bless her heart. Pipkins drives, left elbow, shot up, no good. Rebound, Reese brings it down amongst three players, hands it off to Holt. Holt drives in the lane, puts her shot up, no good. Blocked partially. Rebound comes down to Fairview. They're going to come back the other way. Good defense by Fairview on that trip. Davidson now gets out to Orange. Top of the key three, no good. Rebound, Reese. I wish I knew how many rebounds she had tonight. I haven't been keeping up with it. Definitely more than 5. Morris,
at least about to be a double-double.
Real close, yeah. If she's got to get another point, she's going to be. If she doesn't have double-digit rebounds, she will before night's over with. Katie Pipkins 3 from the right wing. Oh, no good. Rebound comes down to Fairview. That was smart of Reese right there. She didn't try to do more than she could. The girl had position on her, and she let her have it. Now, that's she's getting smarter every time she plays. Three-pointer on the way. No good for Fairview. Ball ends up in the hands of Coleman.
I'm a little confused on why Fairview just kind of watched it after they missed.
Coleman with a great hop step into the lane. She's going to be fouled on the shot.
And you saw it too, right? They kind of just it bounced off the rim, and they just I don't know why they thought it was a dead ball, but they just kind of watched it as if it was one.
Maybe they thought if it looked long enough, it would go in. Who knows?
And you almost got to feel bad for them. I mean, from what we can tell, Fairview without arguably their best player here tonight, and it shows. Yeah.
Coleman makes her 6 points with the first free throw. It's 33-6 now in favor of the Bobcats, Lady Bobcats. At some point, you will have to set them down, but I say they go to the fourth before you do. Of course, I'm not the coach, and he's smarter than I am. 7 points for Coleman. Fairview drives, has to pull up because Reese is there. Just nowhere to go with it. She drives, pulls up, gets the ball to Anderson. Anderson back to Warren.
You can just tell by the way they're playing
Yeah.
that this is not how they are used to running their offense.
There's a player underneath. Orange got free underneath, but Reese did a great job of knocking the ball away before they could get it to her. There's Pipkins, long pass from Holt, shot up. Oh, it won't go, but she is fouled.
You just no words for the unfortunate run that Fairview is on here.
Yeah.
As Pipkins continues to show why she should have
My
been
district MVP.
yeah.
First free throw is good. She's got 10.
Even if you don't want to say it was because of scoring, I mean, she's, in my opinion, one of, if not the best defender in the district.
Yeah, there ain't no doubt. There's no doubt about that. 11 points now for Scott Stewart's district MVP, Katie Pipkins.
And that's a 30-point lead for Lady Bobcats.
And a 30-point lead for Lady. Right elbow jumper for Fairview. No good. Rebound underneath. Good. Marcy's going to be called for the foul. And so going to the free throw line is going to be Abby Hammond and Fairview hoping to get their first points since the first quarter. 2 free throws coming for Hammond. Shot's good. You know, if anybody can relate, though, the Lady Bobcats can. They've been on the downside of these kind of in the past few years, so they understand. But at this point, what they're building, they have to keep their foot on the pedal.
Oh, for sure.
Because we've seen what happens when they pull back. We've seen it. It doesn't end well. It doesn't end well for the Lady Bobcats when they do that.
Well, you know, and another example of what can happen. You know, I'm sure you remember as good as I.
Good. There's some good defense by Fairview that ends up with Orange throwing the ball off of Reese, and it will be a turnover, and Fairview will have the ball.
But, you know, we've seen how quickly a team can eliminate a deficit because we saw the Bobcats be the victim of that as they were leading by, 10 or 15 and then end up going into overtime. You know, the opposing team just really put it on them there. So, I mean, any given night you can go on a crazy run. So, Bobcats do not need to let off the gas here.
See if I can find somebody else to get a score from the Richland game. As Orange stepped out of bounds, I saw that all the way down here.
Hey, and you know who else saw it?
Yeah, well, he was right that time.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he for all the hassle I give him, he is as good as they come about making sure it's fair.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's consistent. Absolutely, yes. They try to get the ball in. Once again, Fairview's picked up their defense, but Giles County turns the ball back over. Pipkins goes to the basket, shot up and in, and she's fouled. I said, let that fire her up. Go out there and show them that you're the region MVP if you can't be not MVP. I keep saying MVP. All tournament, all season, all district. Be all region now. As she gets the 2, and
she
the
makes
free
that.
throw's good. 14 points for Katie Pipkins.
And she has.
She'll take a seat. Morris will take a seat.
A well-earned one at this point. I mean, 14 points.
Yeah, Hicks and
countless
Smith,
other points responsible for defensively by stealing the ball.
Holt's going to be called for the foul. Hicks and Smith come in. They need time on the floor as well. That's for sure. All these first 7 players for Giles County need to be out here in this region tournament atmosphere and learn and soak it all up. I'm just telling you. Orange loses the handle. Now they get it back into the hands of Barden. She drives. Ball's knocked away. The foul will be called against Giles County. 39-8, ladies and gentlemen. 39-8. Sorry, the scoreboard's not working. 39-8. Giles County leads in the third period. 3:23 left. Fairview just really, I think, short their best player is just no match for the Lady Bobcats tonight as Reese comes away, the rebound, gets it to Coleman. Coleman gets it back down to Reese underneath. She kicks it out. There's Coleman. She drives to the foul line, pulls up shot. No good. Reese is going to be called over the back. just ticked under 3 minutes left in the third period.
It's so interesting to see the Lady Bobcats have been in this position as the other team before this season, Scott, and now,
Right.
they're the team that is up 30-something points.
She carried.
In this matchup. You got to feel good about your growth as a team to be the team that, goes from, being down 30 points to being the team that's up 30 points in a very important matchup here as region, losing your out right now. So just a great game for them so far.
That's correct, ladies and gentlemen. We'll tell you who, after this game's over, we'll tell you who plays who. It's 39-8, 2.5 minutes left in the third period. But we are in lose and go home mode for this game and the next. You win, 3-pointer on the way, Fairview. That shot is good. Once again, that's Abby Anderson. She has 9 points, all on 3-pointers. She got loose there on that left corner. Hicks will get it inside to Smith. Foul line jumper, in and out, no good. Reese comes away with the rebound, and it'll be knocked out of bounds. No, there'll be a foul called. Fairview fans wanting Reese over the back, but truth of the matter is the girl backed into her. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's one thing about going over somebody's back. There's another thing when you crawl in up under somebody. So
I was kind of surprised when you said Fairview fans. I did. I'm not to be rude. I just there's not a whole lot of people who don't seem to be Giles County fans here tonight. Granted, it's a pretty far drive up to Fairview, so we've seen some fan bases though this season and last who travel pretty good distances.
Reese makes them both. Her 11 points now, 41-11 is Giles County's lead. Fairview. They get it over. Oh, another block by Reese. She just went out there and blocked. It may be a triple-double for her, though, with the way she's blocking shots. Mariah Holt goes in traffic, gets it knocked away. Warren gets it across half court for Fairview.
We just got to give credit. That was just such an impressive block for Reese's. She literally just got it as it left her hand.
Warren out to Lang. Lang gets it to Anderson. Now to Warren. They're driving around, working the offense. 41-11, Giles County leads. Lang shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Rebound, Hicks, fighting for it. There's going to be a foul called on the wrestle for the ball on the floor. The Richland girls won. I don't have their final score. The boys right now are up 28-24. As I said, the Richland girls beat Mount Pleasant in their region game at 6. That started at 6. The boys are also playing Mount Pleasant, and and Richland is up 28-24. We do not. Apparently, it was a big win, like a big margin of the win, but I don't have the exact score right this second. All right, Hicks goes to the free throw line. She has 1 point from the free throw line so far. Make that 2.
And Hicks is a player that we are going to see a lot more of next season, probably this season as well. A player that needs this experience is, the Lady Bobcats are going to hopefully be in the same region conversation next season.
Giles County's press causes a turnover. Pipkins is checked back in. There's Coleman from the top of the key. No good. Rebound comes down to Warren. Giles County with a full court press right now. And Fairview's having a hard time just getting the ball up the court. They finally do. And then the ball will be – actually, there'll be a foul called, I think, on Coleman as Varden was trying to drive to the basket. 41.2 seconds left in the third period. Lady Bobcats lead 43-11. And the free throw is up and no good for Varden. 5 fouls for both teams now. All fouls will result in, most every foul will result in 2 free throws. Second free throw, no good. Morris with a big rebound. Here comes Hicks. Across the free throw line. The half court line. She gets it to Pipkins. Now catches Coleman, straight to the basket. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Morris. Ball's knocked away, though. It's loose on the ground. Morris comes away with it. There's Pipkins. She pulls up, gets it to Coleman. Pipkins calls the play. Hicks, Coleman, Pipkins. It's on the right wing, all the way across to Coleman. Down underneath to Morris. She's got 3 people on her, puts a shot up. There'll be a foul called, and it'll be on Varden of Fairview, and it'll be 2 free throws for Kinsley Morris, who is got 2 points so far tonight.
I mean, this is another one of those games that we talk about the wealth of scores the Lady Bobcats have. The only player, and I guarantee you by the end of the night she'll have points, is Brea Smith. They've gotten every single other person tonight has some points on the board. I mean, just a wealth of scores there for the Lady Bobcats. And while we don't always call their names, they're there. And, they do a lot more than the stat box shows us. Brea Smith tonight has been a great defensive presence for the Lady Bobcats.
Did she make the first free throw?
She did not.
Okay, she missed both. There was a free throw penalty. She crossed the line before the ball hit the free throw line. Now the foul's going to be called on Coleman as the young lady for Fairview takes it up the right side, over the far side over there with 4 seconds left. Giles County leads 43-11. As I was telling you a minute ago, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Who's going to play who next? First free throw for Lang is good. She hits the scoring column. And it's 12 points now for and the ball's in and out for Fairview. Coleman comes away with a rebound. Long pass down to Pipkins, couldn't get the shot off. So at the end of the third period, Giles County leads 43-12. We'll be back in just a minute. I saw Chandler dancing. Sweet Caroline.
Hey, man. How can you not with that song on?
That's right. Fourth quarter starts 43-12 is Giles County's lead. Giles County gets it to Hicks. Hicks drives over to Pipkins. Pipkins drives. Kicks it over to Morris. She'll get it to Brea Smith. Now Hicks. Giles County doing a good job of moving the ball around, getting the ball under Coleman. 4 people on her. Kicks it over to Smith. Smith's three's on the way. No good. Rebound's going to go off of Fairview. It'll be Giles County ball. I was going to tell you about where everybody goes from here. The winner of this game takes on the winner of the game going on right now between Creekwood and Franklin County.
That'll be a huge matchup.
Yeah. So there's going to be a offensive foul against Giles County with 7.5 minutes left in the ball game. 43-12. Is there a running clock rule?
I think it has to be 35 points now. I've been wondering that a few times this year. I think it's 35 points.
No, that's
now.
fine. And that's all good. I just was wondering.
Right, yeah, because I looked over there too when it got to 30 points. Yeah, it's 35 now, I think.
Barton is going to be fouled by Smith. Barton's pretty quick. She's gotten a little more aggressive as the game's gone on against Giles County's defense, which has been spectacular tonight.
You just can't say enough good things about the Lady Bobcats defense.
Kick ball by Jaylee Hicks. So this game and the game going on up at Creekwood between Franklin County and Creekwood will end up being a matchup at Tullahoma, and that will be Monday night at 6 p.m. at Tullahoma. That shot's no good, but Lane gets a rebound, but shot's no good. And here comes Pipkins the other way real fast, all the way down to Hicks. Now they got Pipkins, top of the key. Count it! Well, you go, Katie Pipkins. 17 points and her fourth, right? Or
yeah,
fifth?
that's her fourth.
Fourth. First Realty Group three-pointer.
Just on a tear
Good
tonight.
for her, man. Good for her. Orange drives, no good. Rebound comes down to Smith. There's Pipkins. She's looking for her. She gets it to her in the corner. Pulls back on the right wing. Goes in again. 20 points now for Katie Pipkins. You don't need an all-district when you can just sit there and light it up like that. But you should have gotten one. 49-12 now. Katie Pipkins with 20 points. Turnover for Fairview. 6:15 left in this ball game. Go, Katie Pipkins. Now, if this holds up, Giles County will be playing either Creekwood or Franklin. On the other side of the bracket, Lawrence County and Montgomery. The winner will play that winner of that game that's going on right now. Will play the winner of Battle Creek Tullahoma, which is going on right now. As Ashley Coleman drives, her runner no good. Marsh with a rebound. She's going to get knocked down. There'll be a foul called. It'll be the first foul on Fairview, and it'll be Giles County basketball underneath the basket.
Yeah, Scott, it'll be really interesting to see if all of our region reappear or district reappears in that region tournament.
I don't know how good their region was. I don't feel like it was that great. So I feel like every one of our teams can come out of it and end up with a rerun of the district, right?
I know. I think that would just speak to the strength of this district that the Lady Bobcats have played. I mean, that's something that Coach Steger said all season long is that the Lady Bobcats play one of the toughest districts in the whole state. And I think that he's completely true.
That's right. All right, checking in for Giles County now is, I guess that Brooklyn. No, that's not Tucker. That's Briley Wharton. She gets a rebound. Now they're going to call the carry. That's our travel friend. Your hand can't get on the side of the ball. Your foot cannot move. I'm just telling you. They have to know that when they see him. When they see him here. 5:28 left. 49-12. Giles County leads. The Lady Bobcats lead, and the defense has just been. I can't talk about how good the defense has been out. I mean, yeah, they're playing a team that's minus some of their offensive power, but they haven't given them a chance. I mean, you know, even with a big lead, Giles County, that's the one thing we've always said about the Lady Bobcats. They don't quit playing until the final buzzer goes. No matter how far up they are or how far down they are. And they have not given Fairview even a chance to breathe defensively tonight.
I think it also speaks to their depth that even they brought out took out a bunch of their starters, and they're still making Fairview struggle.
Also I've got 25. I bet you that's Brooklyn Tucker. I've got her as 24 on my sheet here, but I bet you. Yeah, Brooklyn Tucker's also checked in for Giles County here at 4:25 left. There's Hicks with a basket and the harm. So Hicks now has 5 points, and she can make it 6. Give Giles County a 40-point lead at 52-12. Fairview's going to send Varden and Lang back in. Orange will check out. Anderson will check out. Those girls, they played their hearts out. Fairview has. They played their hearts out. But it's obviously not the same team that that they've been used to being all year long. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I mean, I think it also speaks that, clearly they lost a very crucial player.
Yeah.
As I mean,
Cassidy Walker. I was watching this video, and she was pretty good. So obviously she's not here. I don't know that tonight it would have made a difference the way Giles County's playing defense. So Hicks catches Holt going to the basket, but Holt can't finish. Rebound comes out to Fairview, but Hicks fights off a player with one arm and grabs the ball with the other. She pulls it in, and Giles County has the ball. I wish you could have seen that. The ball's on the floor. Hicks is reaching down with one hand to get it and holding another player off with her other hand. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left, 51-12. Hicks gets it over to Smith. Now they try to get it in the middle to Holt, knocked away by Fairview. That was Hammond that knocked it away.
This has just been a fantastic game to watch, Scott.
Yeah.
People at home really missed out on a great Lady Bobcats game as they have held it firmly here tonight.
Yeah. There's going to be a foul called on Giles County as a shot was being put up by Hammond. Hammond has 2 points, I think, both from the free throw line tonight. 51-12 is the lead. Giles County leads 51-12 over Fairview in this first round game in the Region 6 3A basketball tournament. She makes them both. And it's 51-14. Ball goes out of bounds off Giles County. So the loser of today's game is done. It's win and go home tonight. This is the first round of the region. Second round of the region is what we call the semifinals. Lose and go home. Win, get to the finals, and everybody gets 2 games. They get a region game, a region final game, and then a sectional game. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Giles County.
Now, Scott.
You have to get to the final 2 of the region in order to move on to the sectional. Go ahead.
I was going to ask, so what did the Lady Bobcats have to do to come back here one more time for a sectional game?
They would have to win the region.
Okay.
They would have to win the region tournament.
Gotcha. So only region champs host games.
Region champs host. The region runner-up goes to a region champ.
Okay.
For the sectional. The sectional is technically the Sweet 16 for the state tournament in that classification.
Gotcha.
They get the ball underneath to Smith. Smith out top to Tucker. Tucker drains a 3. Brooklyn Tucker came in to be heard tonight. First realty 3-pointer for Brooklyn Tucker. 54-14 with less than a minute left here in the ball game. She said, don't forget about Brooklyn Tucker. As the shot goes up, no good. Lang runs it down for Fairview. She drives in the lane, puts it up, and it won't go. Foul's going to be called on Giles County, and Lang will go and shoot free throws for Fairview. She make that? Yes, she did. Lang makes the first. Excuse me. Second one up. Good. 3 points for Lang. 54-16 for Giles County. The lead is Giles County's in just 26.5 seconds left for Giles County to seal this, be done with it. They get it out top to Hicks. She drives. There's Tucker on the baseline all the way across to Morris. Wharton doesn't take the shot. They get it into Hicks. She'll shoot a 3 from the corner. No good. Rebound for Fairview. 2, 1. The Lady Bobcats are done. That's the ball game. Not done. They're done tonight. 54-16 is the score. We're going to add a few points. We're going to figure out where everybody is and where everything is. Give us a couple of minutes. We'll be back to wrap this up here on KSR Sports. I'm trying to listen to JP. I'm hoping he's going to send us those numbers here before we go off the air. Sounded me, I think Franklin County beat Creekwood. I think is what I heard. I think I heard that. I've texted him, and hopefully he'll send us those scores that he just read off from the other district games,
I think
the other
he's
region
looking.
games.
We might be in luck, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
maybe we'll. Okay, so here we go. Giles County wins tonight, 54-16. It was a defensive masterpiece for the Lady Bobcats. Granted, their team they were playing was wounded. They weren't up to the snuff as far as the offensive ability, what they were used to. But they never had a chance, and Giles County made sure they didn't. And that to me is a big deal for a team like Giles County that is so young and so prone to have the possibility of having streaks where they can't score. We know that. We talked about that. They never gave Fairview a chance on the defensive end, and then just let their defense feed their offense. It was all Giles County all night long, and they will be able to look back at this game with a lot of pride because they did everything, as you said. I don't know if Coach is going to be able to get on to him about anything tonight, just being honest with you. Leading scorer, and I'm going to say it one more time because I get to say her name. Leading scorer tonight for Giles County, all players, 20 points for Katie Pipkins. Way to go, Katie Pipkins. Katie Pipkins, who deserved all district honors, who deserved all district tournament honors. She got snubbed on all that. She deserved every bit of it. She came out here tonight and she showed out, and she showed why. And not just from the 20 points, but like every other ball game she's played this year on the defensive end. Now let me just make sure I don't throw everybody else out on that. Giles County's whole team is good defensively. Ashton Coleman's a great defender. Mariah Holt, Akaria Reese underneath, Kinsley Morris. All these guys are great, but I just felt like it was a snub for Katie. I'm just going to say that. Now I will stop after tonight. I won't say another word. But I just feel like it needs to be said out loud by somebody. Katie Pipkins came out and scored 20 points tonight. Akaria Reese scored 11. 6 for Mariah Holt. 7 for Ashton Coleman. 6 for Mariah Holt. 5 for Jaylee Hicks. 3 for Brooklyn Tucker, who came in and knocked down a 3. Kinsley Morris with 2. Giles County won 54-16, and Abby Anderson was the leading scorer for Fairview with 6. Hats off to Fairview. They came here kind of with one hand tied behind their back, and they ran into the best Giles County team that they could run up against, just to be honest with you, because we've seen this team not be quite this good at times. They picked the wrong. This was the good night for Giles County on all cylinders tonight. It may be the first full game they played on all sides, on ends of the ball. What do you think?
I have to agree with that,
At least
Scott.
from what we've seen, right?
They're going to need it. If what JP said, if we heard what we thought we heard JP say about rematch against Franklin County, a team that you lost by 30 to last time you met them at Franklin County.
Don't hold us to it, but I think I heard him say that Franklin County won. And if they did, that means regardless of who won, Giles County plays at 6 o'clock Monday at Tullahoma against either Creekwood or Franklin. We think Franklin County, okay? That's who we play. On the other side, as we said, Lawrence County's playing Montgomery Central, and Brattle Creek is playing Tullahoma. Those teams will play at 7:30 Monday in what we would call the region semifinals. That game will also be a winner go home. A loser goes home, winner goes on to the region championship. If you make the region championship, you're guaranteed a sectional game. If you win the sectional, you get to host the sectional game. If you lose the sectional, you got to go on the road for the sectional game. So there you go. Giles County got one win away from going to the sectionals. That's basically what we're saying now.
Which
great
is
job.
huge.
Yeah. Great job, girls. I don't know if they can hear me or not. If y'all are listening, great job. It was the best game I've seen them play all year. And it was just a dominating performance from the beginning to end. You got anything to add?
Just that I look forward to the Monday matchup.
And our boy Chandler will be there. All right, so tomorrow night, come to this gym, Hardin Mayfield Gymnasium, tomorrow night at and be here around, 6:30 in order to make sure you get a good seat. The Giles County Bobcats tip off at 7 o'clock against Spring Hill. Now, back in the day, back in Khadijon's day, back in our buddy Chris Bledsoe's day, that matchup between Spring Hill and Giles County was the bomb, baby. There were some good teams back then we were district teams, not region teams. It won't be quite that, but hey, your Giles County Bobcats have a chance to do what the Lady Bobcats did tonight, win themselves a trip to Tullahoma to continue in the region tournament. And so don't miss it. Be here tomorrow night and watch these Bobcats play. All right, so that's at 7 o'clock. We'll have it here streaming on KSR Sports if you can't make it. Thank you for putting up with me. Thank you for putting up with Chandler. If you had any problems with the broadcast tonight, send your emails to Chandler at chandlerharmon.com. And with that, we'll bid you a good night here from KSR Sports.